Welcome back to the Hooks and Hands channel. My name is Martine, and today we're going to be learning how to crochet a hat. Crocheting a hat is going to use all the skills that we've learned from the previous videos, with the exception of color switching. So the materials that I have today are, I have a 4mm hook. It's not focusing, but it says 4mm. I also have this stitch marker, and I have a skein of yarn. It's not like your traditional skein. Hold on, I can get a traditional looking skein. Hold on. A traditional looking skein would look more like this. You would see this in the store. This one is more of a small sphere kind of shape, and it's got like a color gradient, which I really like. Anyways, so you're gonna need a thing of yarn. You should only need one skein, depending on the hat, but you should only need one. And you should also need a measuring tape, so you can measure the crown diameter. The crown is from the midpoint of your head to the side. So to make a good hat, you have to first start with the crown, then go out for a traditional like beanie. So let's get started. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make a slip knot. So make a loop, then grab the end connected to the yarn ball and pull it through. Now we have a slip knot. And get your crochet hook. We're gonna make the knot small, the holes smaller. And the first thing we're gonna do now, we're gonna crochet. We're gonna chain 4. So yarn over, pull through 1. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 3, and yarn over, pull through 4. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to get the stitch marker and put it on the very first chain, like so. So the next step we're going to do, so we don't lose our place. So we're going to get the crochet hook. We're going to put it in the very first chain. Then we're going to yarn over and pull through. Oh, it fell out, dang it. Both stitches. Boom. Like that. I just put my stitch marker back in again. There we go. Now we're going to chain 2. 1, 2. Now we're going to do 8 half double crochets in the center of the ring, the little ring we've made. So I'll show you. 1, yarn over, go through the center, yarn over again. Now you have the 3 loops. Yarn over, pull through. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. And that's 8. Ooh. And so now we're going to slip stitch within the very top stitch. So we're going to stitch into the top stitch of the chain 2. So we did the chain 2. We're going to put our hook in there, then we're going to pull through both loops, 1, 2, like that, and now you've got your crocheting around. So next thing you're going to do is you're going to chain 2, and you're going to half double crochet with you're going to put 2 half double crochets in every loop, in every stitch, excuse me. So 1 half double crochet, 2, and you should have a total of 16. Four, 6, 8, 10. I forgot what came after 8. 12. 14. Here's the last one. 16. So now we're going to put our hook into the top of the chain 2 that we made. Then we're going to do a slip stitch. So we're going to keep going, and this hat should be the size for an adult. So the diameter of the crown diameter should be between 6 and 7 inches for an adult size hat. If you're making one for a baby, it'll be smaller, or a small child, it'll be smaller. And I'll tell you like what step to stop better if you're making it for a child or a baby. So we're going to do another chain 2, 1, 2. Now we're going to do 2 half double crochets in the first stitch. 1, 2, and then in the next stitch we're going to do 1 half double crochet. 1. In the next stitch we're going to do 2 half double crochets, and then in the next stitch we're going to do 1 half double crochet. 1. So that this pattern keeps repeating until you get to the very end, and you should have 24 total. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 half double crochets, then 1 half double crochet, 2 half double crochets, then 1 half double crochet, 2, then 1. So I'm at the very end of my thing. So I've got one more, 2 half double crochets, and then I have 1 half double crochet in the last stitch. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to slip stitch into the top of the chain, yarn over and pull through both. Now I've got my 3rd round done. So I'm going to chain 2 like always, 1, 2, and so now I'm going to do 2 half double crochets in the first stitch, now I'm going to do 1 half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. 1, 2. Then I'm going to do another 2 half double crochets in the next stitch, and then the next 2 stitches just 1 half double crochet. And this pattern repeats all the way to the end. You should have a total of 32. Okay. So I'm near the end here. I have 3 more to go. So I'm going to do 2 half double crochets in this stitch. 1, 2, and then I'm going to do 1 half double crochet the next 2 stitches. Yeah, and this is just an extra stitch, don't pay it any attention. So now we're going to slip stitch on, yarn over, pull through. Now you've got your 4th round done. And now we're going to start the 5th round. So we're going to chain 2, 1, 2. Also, if I'm going too fast, feel free to go back, stop the video, rewind. You can even slow it down to like 0.75. I wouldn't recommend 0.5 because then you can't hear. But slow down the video, go back. If there are any questions, or if, and there's also, you can go back to the videos on how to do half double crochet, how to crochet in around, all those things. Those things can help with making a hat. So back to the hat, we're going to do 2 half double crochets in the first stitch, and then we're going to do 1 half double crochet in the next 3 stitches. So you're beginning to see a pattern here. So you're going to like do 2 half double crochets in 1 stitch, and then you're going to do like 1 or 2 or 3 or however many in the next. Well, you're going to do 1 half double crochet in the next however many stitches. So that's how you, each round you increase by 1. So last round I did 2, so now I'm going to do 3. 1 half double. I'm going to do 1 half double crochet in the next 3 stitches. So yarn over, 1, yarn over, pull through, 2. You're going to yarn over, pull through, 3. So I have my 2 half double crochets in 1 stitch. Then in the next 3 stitches I have 1 half double crochet. So now I'm going to do 2 half double crochets in this stitch, and now I'm going to do 3. I'm going to do 1 half double crochet in the next 3. Yarn over, put it in, yarn over. Then I'm going to put 2 half double crochets in the next stitch, and then you keep repeating that, so the 2 half double crochets and 1 half double crochet in the next 3 stitches until you get to the very end. So now I'm at the very end. I'm going to yarn over and put 2 half double crochets in this next stitch. Then I'm going to put 1 half double crochet in the next 3. Two, three. So now I'm going to insert my hook to the very top, yarn over and pull through both. And just before I start the next round, I'm going to measure it. Measure from the center to the edge of the circle. So this crown diameter size is almost 2.5 inches. So if you were making a little hat for preemie that was 2 pounds, or even a 1 pound preemie, it'll be a little too big because it'll be 2.5 inches, 2.25. It'd be 2.25 inches from the crown, the center to the out. That would be the radius, not the. Sorry, I did the radius, not the not the diameter. So the diameter of this hat from end to end is 4 inches. And so this would be a perfect size for a newborn. So if you've done 5 rounds, which means you got up to the 2 half double crochets and then 1 half double crochet in the next 3 stitches, that would be great for a newborn. Anything smaller would be really good for a preemie. So this is a great size for a newborn. And if you were making a hat for a newborn, what you would do next is that you would do the chain 2, and you would just do a half double crochet in every stitch and just keep going until you get it to the right length. But we're making a hat for an adult, so we're going to keep going. So now I'm on my just did round 5, so I'm in my 6th round. 1, I'm going to chain 2, yeah. You're going to do the 2 half double crochets in the first stitch. 1, 2, sorry, I'm just pulling some more yarn here. And then we're going to do 1 half double crochet in the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I've done 1 half double crochet in the next 4 stitches, and then I'm going to do 2 half double crochets in the next stitch. And what the 2 half double crochets actually do is it increases the number of stitches on each round. So that's why it gets bigger and bigger every time you do it. Because if we just did 1, it'd just be the same size. And what would happen is that the hat would it would become more of a cylinder shape. And it would just kind of tunnel up. And that's not what we want. at least not for this specific project. So we're going to do, again, 1/2. So I did the 2 half double crochets in the first, not the first stitch, but like the first one after the 4 half double crochets. Now I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so we're going to keep repeating that pattern. Is it focusing? Uh-oh. It's blurred. There we go. So we're going to keep repeating that pattern of the 2 half double crochets, then the next 4, 1 half double crochet in the next 4, and all the way until we get to the end. Okay, so I'm almost at the end here. I'm going to do 2 half double crochets, 1, 2. Now I'm going to do 1 half double crochet, in every stitch, and the next 4 stitches, excuse me. Okay, and now I'm going to put my hook into the top of the chain 2, and then I'm going to yarn over, pull through both loops. Now I have complete round. That was round 6. I'm going to check the diameter. This is almost, I would say this is 4 3/4 inches, and that would be great for a baby that is between 3 and 6 months. Okay, so we're going to start the next round. Chain 2. Now we're going to half double crochet, but 2 of them. The first stitch. And now I'm going to do 1 half double crochet in the next 5 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, pull some more yarn. 5. Awesome. And then 2 half double crochets in the next stitch. Also, sometimes if you forget how many you're supposed to do, what I like to look for is where is the camera? Right there. I like to look for the stitch with the 2 half double crochets in it. So you're gonna see, so a single stitch would just look like that, where my finger is right here. But the 2, you can see the 2 and the half double crochets, right? And so, let me show you. So the 2 half double crochets, there's, let it focus. Focus. Oh, can you focus? It's not focusing. My camera's not focusing, so I can't bring it any closer. There it goes. And so, how you've got to, you have to do the 2 half double crochets. So the stitch in between. So basically, this one in between them, kind of. You're going to do the next 2 half double crochets if you forget that how many you're supposed to do in the specific round. So anyways, back to this one. You do 2 half double crochets, and then you're going to do 1 half double crochet in the next 5 stitches. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 2 half double crochets. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to make a correction. So when you do your 2 half double crochets, no, I was right before. I think that was just one off. So anyways, you're gonna keep doing that till you get all the way to the end, and then you're going to slip stitch and close the round. Sorry, it's not focusing. There we go. And I will see you when we get to the end. Hi. So on my round, this is round 6. This is round 7. So on round 6, I must have made a mistake. So I actually had, instead of like the 5 at the end, so like the 1 half double crochet in the next 5, I only had 3 stitches left. So what I went ahead and did is I just put the 2 that I needed in the last stitch. So if you make a mistake and you don't want your hat to be lopsided, just put one more, however many you need in the next, in the last stitch. Excuse me. And so now I'm going to put my crochet hook in the top stitch, same as before, yarn over, pull through both. So now I'm on round 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm on round 8 now. Just to show you something, we're getting closer to this adult size. So right now, this hat is like 5 and a little more than 5.5 inches. That's the crown diameter, and that would be great for a kid that is 3 to 5 years old. So a toddler. Yeah, when do you stop being a toddler? 6? Yeah, so that'd be great for that would be great for toddlers between 3 and 5. So chain 2, 1, 2. We're going to put 2 half double crochets in the first stitch, excuse me. Then in the next 6 stitches, we're going to do 1 half double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yarn over, insert hook, yarn over again, 6. So now we have 6. And now I'm going to do 2 half double crochets. Okay, now we're going to do 6 more in the next 6 stitches. 1 half double crochet in the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we're gonna do same thing. We're gonna keep repeating. So the next, after you've done your 6, you're going to do 2 half double crochets in the next stitch, and you're going to do 1 half double crochet in the next 6 stitches until you get all the way to the end, and I will see you there. Hi. Hello, welcome back. Okay, so I got to the very end of round 8. I'm gonna just check the circumference. It is a little more than 6 inches. So if you are a teen or a very small adult, you would stop here and you would just do half double crochet in every stitch until you get it to the length that you wanted it to. Though I am a teen, I have a very large head, so I'm gonna keep going. So I'm going to slip stitch, so yarn over, pull through both. I'm going to chain to my 2, 1, 2, and now I am going to do 2 half double crochets in the first stitch, and now I'm going to something happened. Also, sometimes this kind of thing happens where not all the whole, sometimes like if it's older yarn, it'll start to unravel a bit. Just twist it back, take out your hook, twist it back, and then pull the full thread through, so you don't get like a weird yarn splintering, because then that actually weakens the yarn. It's like it's raveled up together. That's how you make strong yarn. If it's together, when you like split it like that, it weakens it and it'll weaken your project, and that makes it prone to breaking. We don't want that. So I 2 half double crochets in the first stitch. Next 7 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it focusing? Sometimes this camera doesn't, I guess. Sorry. There we go, it's focusing now. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now I'm going to do 2 half double crochets. Also, let me show you one thing. Actually, let me go back. If you don't start in the right place, sometimes you're going to have extra stitch in between the center of the 2 half double crochets and like your last singular half double crochets. So if you have too many stitches, you just skip one. So just go. So my 2 half double crochets is supposed to be here, right here, and not here. So I have to skip one. So I'll just skip this stitch and go straight into this one. Yarn over. Now I have 7. Then I'll do the 2 half double crochets in each stitch. And then I do I'll do 1 half double crochet in the next 7 stitches, all the way to the end of the round 9. And I will see you when we get there. Hi, so I've gotten to the very end of round 9, and I'm going to check the circumference. Not the circumference, that's around your head. I'm going to check the diameter of the hat, and it is 7 inches. And that is great for an adult. That is adult size hat. It's actually extra large. So if you are, so this round we did 2 half double crochets and then 1 half double crochet in the next 7. So between 6 and 7 would be great for an adult size hat. And I'm putting it on my head and it feels great, and covers the crown. Sometimes if you have like braids, you might have to go a little bit bigger, because braids make your head kind of bigger. But also if you have really stretchy yarn. But this is like typical yarn. So now what we're going to do is we're going to chain 2, 1, 2. And now we're just going to do 1 half double crochet in every stitch. So let me show you. Oh, okay, sorry. Yarn over, go into the first stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over again, 1 half double crochet. Then you just keep doing that till you get to the very end. And this is what you're going to keep doing until you get the hat length that you want. And I will just keep doing this, and I will tell you how many rows of this half double crochet that I've done in a little bit. So the reason why we do 1 half double crochet is that what's going to happen is the hat will slowly kind of turn. It'll, instead of looking like a plate, it'll start to curve almost. And you just keep going and keep going until you get to the very end. You just keep going, slip stitch, and just keep going till you get the length desired. And I will tell you how many rows of just half double crochet that I have done when I get to the length that I have desired. Hi, so I'm definitely not done yet, but I'm about halfway. So this is what your hat should look like halfway. And let me count how many single crochets I've done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've done 6 rows of 1 half double crochet in every stitch. And I will show you, I think I will do about another 6 more. And fits on my head pretty good right now. And I will do another 6 and then show you the finished product. So I finished the hat, and I ended up, let me show you, I need to fasten the ends. But I ended up finishing the hat, and I ended up doing in total 12 rows of 1 half double crochet in every stitch. And so I did that, just 12 rows of that after round 9, so that would make this row 21. And so there you have it. I'll show you how to fasten the end. What I like to do, I don't have scissors in my room, but I like to cut the yarn, then I get the end and I put it through the loop and pull it, and then I do another knot, and then I make another knot, 3 times the charm. And then I'll get some scissors. I don't have any scissors right now, but I'll get some scissors and I'll cut it, and then you're going to weave whatever's left. Don't cut it too close because then it'll unravel, but like you're going to weave whatever's left of it like into the hat, and then flip it over so that all the loose ends are on the inside instead of the outside. And there you go. There you have it. You have an adult size, maybe a little bit too big, but an adult size hat.